Well, welcome to February. As you can see by the disc, what this video is going to be about. All of February. I'm hoping y'all enjoy this, but all of February we're going to be dealing with different versions of Lennox, which I've got more in here. I'll go over that in a. We got Peppermint, and then we got these two, and then this one to mess with. I have others, mint, but unfortunately, mint's not gonna work because I've already tested these, and then for some reason neither one of those two will work on this machine that I have chosen. I've been contemplating back and forth for, let's say, since July of last year on trying to make this a Lennox series. I was going to film it and do it at the end of the year, but it's just, trying to get to my mom and dad's to pick a computer to do it, and then end up picking one that won't do it. And so I finally found the Compact Presario V2000 that you've seen in other videos. I think the last video we did on it, we loaded Windows 98. I finally got the original recovery disk for it. So, I got the hard drive out of it, and I have just a random drive in it. And, we're not going to be installing it. We're gonna do the live version of it, and just because it takes too long. When I installed Peppermint, it took well good of an hour, and as you can see, I'm free and clear right now. Let's see. Now I just have to Control delete it and. This is new territory for me because I've only done Peppermint once. See that gives you some options here. We're gonna go ahead and pick this one. I've only messed with Peppermint once, and I think that was on that. It was a Dell. It was a Pentium. It was on that Dell. My Dell. That was a Pentium 2, and I got it, and I was able to make it a Pentium 3. Let's see if this is actually going to work here. We'll let that load in. But the whole month of February is going to be nothing but Lennox. This was supposed to be all the winter, but unfortunately, January's already had stuff planned, and I'm only going to get 4 videos out of this. I was trying to get 6, but I was trying to get 7 Lennox videos, but unfortunately, the other 2 versions I have won't work on something this old. I would need something like, I don't know, my cousin's computer or the Toshiba, my main computer. I would need one of those to do it. And you know what? I was going to do 8. That's right, because I was going to try to do the newest version, and that's something I need a lot newer. Really wish we could do desktop videos. Wait, I don't remember it doing that. But then again, when I did it, I set it up and walked away from it. Yeah, I think the last time y'all saw this, we had it set up over there in the living room. We did Windows 98 on it. This computer does 98. I don't recommend it because you can't. None of the drivers. I tried to get drivers for it off camera, and I spent hours and days trying to get it to, sound drivers, video drivers. I couldn't get them. Well, you could, but 98 didn't like it. It did. I got weird anomalies, so you might be able to do Windows 2000. I think if I remember right, this was compatible with 2000 back in the day. Your battery may be broken. Battery is very low capacity, which means it may be old, which I kind of already knew that. And restricted drivers available. So this is Peppermint. If I know I installed it once. Trying to think, but I don't remember what I installed it on. Kind of need both hands for this. Well, I don't, but it's easier. That actually loaded up rather quick. Maybe we should install this. Because it ain't doing nothing. Hold up. Hold up. I like the background. There we go. Let's go to accessories. There aren't really much. You got calculator, character map, file manager, file switch, image view, screenshot terminal, and text editor. And so Dropbox will work with. That's one reason why I don't use Linux or Ubuntu or any of this, is because every time when I think, oh, I got a good computer, it does great, and all I can use it for is web surfing. That's it. If I try to do anything other than that, I tried to stream. Remember years ago, I tried to stream some TV shows through my server through the network. I had weird anomalies and just really was not working. See what else? Oh, I wanted Google Chrome. I think it had Firefox. I wanted Chrome. Kept asking me all about all these file. I think it was file locations. I didn't know. I don't know. So it's only good for web surfing. Not good for anything else but web surfing. So if you're don't want to buy a new computer, but all you do is email and that's it, and maybe Craigslist. Maybe no one uses Craigslist much anymore. I don't even really go on there anymore. But anywho's, Linux would be good for that. And, I have thought about making a Linux server, because currently my server is running Windows 7. I had 10 on it, but I would lose it. So say this laptop is connected to the internet, and I'm trying to access something on the server, and the server's got Windows 10 on it. It would just lose it. I'd be trying to search for the network drive, and it won't be there. I have to go in and undo all the network settings and redo it. And the best version to use would be Windows 7 and 10 Professional, because it comes with all the networking tools and features. I think you can get some of the networking features for 10 Home and 7 Home. But I'd rather use Ultimate. But I don't think Ultimate does. I just use Professional. So My server's still running Windows 7. I mean, it's old. I think it's from 2004, 3 maybe. I don't know. It's a Dell something T something something. It's not here. It's at my mom and dad's in storage, of course. Now back to the here. There's not really much to. Guess we'll go ahead and install it and see what happens. I didn't realize this. See if this machine will do it. If it did live, it should let me install it. First, I was planning on doing it, and says it wants to connect to the internet, and I can't do that. And yeah, it won't let me do it without being connected to the internet. And sound, yeah, I don't see one for networking. For it has a wireless card in it, but so it won't let me install Peppermint without internet. See, we go back. Let's go back to the start menu. See what we got. Software manager. So this video is probably gonna be pretty short then. I mean, it's pretty basic. And right now we're running off the CD. I'm trying to not have short videos, project videos anymore. Oh, see what this is. See, do we have sound? Nope. The sound don't even work. Oh, so I have to install these, which you cannot do being live. Back to the menu. Oh, sweet, Gmail. That's what my email's through. I mean, I have, Yahoo and Hotmail, just because Hotmail's through my Xbox and my Microsoft account for the computers. I started out with Yahoo, and then when I was working at that computer shop called Pro Biz Tech, and which kind of already knew that, my boss talked me into going with Google Chrome, so that's why I had the Yahoo account. The Yahoo account I had in high school. That's what I emailed all my teachers my work, because I had a computer, and before the computer I had the Alpha Smart, which we do have one of those for the channel. It went into storage. I think we did do a video on the Alpha Smart. I just we're gonna have to bring that back. We're gonna have to do a project video on that. And, you know what? That'd be a good video to try out on a Windows 11, and show you how it works. Because I don't remember if I did a video. I think we did. I don't remember doing that. But that's where the Yahoo came in. But I think Hotmail was my first one. Oh no, wait, hold on, let me think. I had AOL. Then when we got rid of AOL, then I had to switch to something. So I think I switched to Hotmail. Then I think I ran into issues, but I was able to fix it. And then I went to Yahoo. I was going between Yahoo and Hotmail. Went and got Hotmail when it first came out. Then I got talked into going to Gmail. And then, Gmail's the one that kind of stuck. So, what I use. Gmail's more basic. It's easier. It's just, I guess I'm used to it. I don't like change. Well, I mean, some changes kind of stresses me out and kind of, rattles the old brain up there. Sometimes I do get anxious at times. Sometimes it's change. I don't like a lot of change. And last year in 2026, there was a lot of changes, but it had nothing to do with me. But it still bothered me to a point, and people don't know that it bothered me like that. But I guess you guys know now. There's not much to we can't install it. So eBuddy, I am client. So this is old. We'll go ahead and try to install it again. The Linux series kind of stinks so far. I mean, hitting the button and nothing's happening. Gonna wait for it to read the disk, which it is not doing that. I guess I could do the whole Linux series in one video? No, I don't want to do that. Because then that's gonna make me trying to figure out other weekly videos. Why aren't you not doing anything? Oh, there's all the options you can get there. There we go. I can't read it. I guess I'll have to hold the camera here. All the different options you can if you right click, and kind of hard to read. Sit that there so you can pause it for a second and show you the startup menu again. If it'll go. There's all the options. Internet. See what I mean by eBuddy, I am client, and Dropbox. Oh. You get the top one. And then Office. Oh, I thought there'd be more stuff in there. And then video. Which you gotta wait for that. And, oh, YouTube. The cloud player. And there's your system tools. Pause that for a minute so y'all can see that for a minute. And then preference. Let you pause that and look that for a minute or two. A couple seconds. And then we got, software, file manager, run, log out, and I don't really care for that. Alright, we'll see. Forward. Gotta connect to the internet. There's gotta be a way around it, but there isn't. And we were plugged into a power source. So. Let's go see what we can do down here real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and end this video since there's a shutdown. Since there's not much else to Gonna be probably a short install drivers. This driver active. I don't know why it says downloading and installing driver because there's no internet. And I guess I should have thought about this video a little bit more before doing this. Software modem. Oh, by doing it, it went away, but let's see. See, nothing's coming up, and yeah, I don't know enough all this by doing all this. Come on, close. Close. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for this week. Let's see here. Shut down. Y'all can see it shutting down. Wonder if it's gonna eject the disk. Okay, yeah, it did. Then it's gonna shut down. There you have it, folks. Sorry we couldn't install it on this one. They said Peppermint's pretty basic. Comment down below on what's your thoughts on it. I'd like to hear them. Maybe we need to pick a better computer. Maybe, in the future, maybe we can install it and get a computer we can install it on. Probably more chances of getting it on a desktop. But who knows when we can do that. Because as you can see, sorry, excuse the mess, but I don't have room to do desktops here. And I could make room, but and then again, I have to, I don't want to disrupt with, anybody else that lives here. This is kind of my work area, and I'm kind of limited. So, stay tuned for next week. Next week, you have no idea what version we're gonna do next. We got open source. Open source was pretty cool. If I remember right, I think that one was pretty cool when I did it. Seeing I don't know what versions these are, but these are when I made them. 2015. That one's old. And then 2019, which none of those will. The 15 should work on this, but it didn't. That's when I was going through my Linux stage. There's the discs for this machine. Let's see, this machine's been here since I made these. So that's when it was here, trying to figure out then there's the Linux Mint. That's the one that I used. Okay, I remember. These two will not work on this machine. I don't understand why. So stay tuned for next week. Thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build this channel into something. All these videos that I do are unedited. They're all footage, all done by a cell phone. So, there's no editing. I'm the only one doing this. Sometimes it would be nice to have a camera person. Wife always mentioned about doing it. I think I've only took her up once on that. Maybe, probably not. I don't remember if I did or didn't. And I know you probably seen her recently in one of my videos. Sometimes she doesn't know that I'm filming. So, again, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week. We'll have new project videos.